Hello and welcome to episode 611 of the Flight Sim Historian. For this episode, we're going to be taking a quick look at the Bell OH-58 Kiowa, or Kiowa, depends on who you are. I prefer Kiowa. The Kiowa is an American single-engine observation and reconnaissance helicopter with secondary attack capability, developed from the Bell 206 Jet Ranger. It was first flown on the 10th of January of 1966 and introduced into service in May of 1969. Roughly 2,200 have been produced from 1966 to 1989, and the aircraft has seen service during the Vietnam War, the Iran-Iraq War, the Persian Gulf War, the war in Afghanistan, and the war in Iraq, among other conflicts. Operators have included Austria, Croatia, the Dominican Republic, Greece, Iraq, Israel, Saudi Arabia, Taiwan, Tunisia, Turkey, Australia, Canada, and the United States. Beginning with the D model, the OH-58 family was fitted with the mast-mounted sight, which housed a TV system, a thermal imaging system, and a laser rangefinder and designator, all enclosed in a gyro-stabilized spherical shell mounted above the main rotor. Kiowas can be found on museum display in Germany, Canada, Poland, and the U.S. states of Arizona, Kansas, Ohio, Alabama, and Kentucky. And they can be seen in movies such as 1979's Apocalypse Now, 2010's Essential Killing, 1990's Firebirds, 2013's Olympus Has Fallen, 1973's I've Had It, 2019's The Kill Team, and 2009's The Men Who Stare at Goats. The Kiowa is powered by a single Allison 250 turboshaft engine with a power output of up to 650 shaft horsepower, helping to give the aircraft a maximum speed of 149 miles per hour or 129 knots, with a range of up to 161 miles and a service ceiling of 15,000 feet. It can carry rockets, missiles, and guns on 2 hardpoints. For the purpose of the video today, we are in X-Plane 11 with the freeware OH-58D Kiowa Warrior from, it's like KarIL or something like that. So without further ado, let's hop in the cockpit and turn the sound on and get this show on the road. And I guess I should say we just took off from Bagram Air Base in Afghanistan, which was one of our main air bases when the United States and other Western powers were involved in that part of the world. So that's our, appears to be radio altitude, or radar altitude, and that is the actual altitude, because most all of Afghanistan is desert and mountains, according to what I've seen from, satellite imagery. We're just going to fly to the mountains and then back to Bagram. About 90 knots. We're actually up high enough that the radar altimeter is no longer picking things up, it appears. 7,000 feet. Armament on this helicopter right now is one rocket pod on the right side, and on the left side appears to be a 50 cal. And 10,000 feet. Alright, we're going to make the turn back to Bagram. And we're going to do the rest of this video at low level until we hit Bagram. Alright, we're at less than 500 feet above ground level. 54 knots, 53. We're going to stay below 1,000 feet. There's Bagram. Dead ahead. .80 knots, 350 feet. Gain some altitude. Alright, we're at 700 feet. 800. Backing off the throttle. Alright, now to put this bird on the ground. Preferably in one piece. I know I can do it because I've been practicing. Can be kinda tricky for me because I'm not a helicopter pilot. Just gonna try and put it back on the runway where I started. Or right off the runway. Either way. Well, folks, that concludes episode number 611 of the Flight Sim Historian, featuring the Bell OH-58 Kiowa.